Look at the Hoshimatic Project. I'm not sure what this one is. Alright, so it started with like that little softer airy vocals, except for the last one, which fat voice, it's like positively, like, I think it's the opera kind of voice you went for there, so it ended like with the opera voice, even though it started with like the lighter ones. Right? Is this a movie? I don't know, there's like a weird sound like that. It's not like, it's like it's rounded a bit. I don't know if it's like an effect thing going on or a slight auto tune. I can kind of hear it. If it is, it's very slight. That's just like da 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 at the end of their words, which is kind of attractive. Like I kind of like it. Like I said, auto tune. I don't think it's auto tune. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm gonna call it auto tune. When it's used a little bit, it's still fine. I feel. I don't think it's auto tune. I don't know what it is. Layered maybe. Okay, so that character there, I don't know what any of this is, had more like of a character voice. Da, da. Well, it's like she's holding back, trying to be the character more. I mentioned in one other video, when it's too much, like where they're trying too hard to be the character, I feel like the vocals get hurt a little too much. So that one was, but overall it's still fine, I feel. Everything else. Whoa, that was very satisfying to hear. And this at the end, like one line, I feel. Whoa, wait, what? Wow, that is very sighing. Very satisfying. I cannot hear myself. Then it just dropped it back in, and it's a little big like do do do. Let's go back in. Very breathy, I feel, like airy sounding, I mean. Wow, there's this sense of, because it went fast and it went like slow here, there's a sense of peace that came back somehow as well. Wow, it's like they all have their turn and they all have like a little part where like they accentuate their voice a bit, and it's the fact that they're working together and still like sounding very, the flow of how it's going is very nice. It's like you don't think too much, oh, this is a different character. Yes, they have their own voice and stuff like that, but it's blending in well. And here at the end here, I guess this part here, everybody's working together and it just works. Like they're all part of the same team. It's not like they're all of their personalities clashing exactly. They actually are working together. See, from the first character to this character, the difference in their voice. Yes, they have their own voice, but like I feel like there's some YouTubers when they're doing together, I don't know which one I saw, they have like their very strong personality, then the other one has a very strong personality. Here they're keeping a certain balance so they don't like diverge, I guess. They have the little, personality still there, but like it's not too drastic of a change. They're locked in. I was like, how did they going that fast? I don't know if they're actually going that fast. But I think there's like a little layer thing that makes it sound even like digitized a bit, or like further. It's like a double layer, making it sound more. I think. I have no idea. You know, it's that just sounded like a little vibration and brings us to the side of it. I don't know, it's just like satisfying. How are they actually going that fast, or is it like speed up? Satisfied to hear. So here we're back, bringing it back down again, which is the impact and the contrast, I guess, is very nice here. You do come back to like after this, you do come back to a character that has a more shaped VTuber personality sounding a bit. Though, yeah, I can do it. Like she has a little more character a bit. So great. She's more open. Nay, so she has like more. I guess it's that area. It's more open compared to the other character. I'm trying to sound good, but okay. Her voice, she has like a certain feel. I don't know why when I hear their voice in some parts of the music, like here this part, it reminds me of like a shrine in Japan, tradition something. I'm not sure what this song is about at all. I don't know what they are. But here, the vibe. Her voice actually hits. Wait, they all like their thing and like sending something, I don't know. I did not like the last character, the blonde person there that shooting like the really thin personal taste wise, but everything's fine. This whole sequence, I don't know if they're all actually speaking together, but it's just like they actually are. They're all actually working. You get to sense the feeling they're all actually working together and like going the direction. It just and they're all hitting a certain feel. Like she also had a strong voice, I guess, but then the purple one has a more stronger voice. I say stronger voice, but I don't know what to call exactly. Again, I'm not professional. A lot of them have like, I guess, airy kind of voice. I don't know if it's breathy, but it's airy. It wasn't that airy, but they ended on an airy stuff. Wow, that's like very satisfying to hear. And the vibe. I like the vibe of that song quite a bit. And like I said, a lot of the characters, no idea who they are. are working in unison. You could tell it towards one goal, if that makes sense. And they're not trying to fight each other. There are a few characters I feel like they're trying to be too much like a VTuber character, which is I guess fine, but when it's a little too much, I feel like but it's okay. Yeah, overall they're all working towards one goal. You sense the feeling of unison. The vibe is just great, like I said. I actually liked it quite a bit. It made me imagine places, like I said, like a shrine, Japan tradition, something. And I think that's great when a song makes you imagine, bring you somewhere else. That's when it's like, oh, this has a pretty strong point here. Vocals were great, airy, and this one character that's like very like I call it fat. I mean like in positive, like opera voice. That's what it is. Once again, not a professional. Me. Yeah, it was great. I feel like feeling the vibe again. Listening to it again. I'm probably gonna listen to it again. It's just a great song.